Hey everybody, Zachary from Zachary Zoo Adventures. I am in Amarillo, Texas, and today I'm visiting the Amarillo Zoo. Now, this place I have never been to before. I have heard about it before. I know one of my subscribers have suggested it to me, so I'm very glad I got to check this place out. I'm wearing my own hat, as you can see, my own Zachary Zoo Adventures hat. I mentioned this before in my other videos. I usually like to wear this hat at all the places I go to. It protects my forehead from being burned from the sun. So I'm excited to be here. I'm gonna go inside, see if there's gonna be a map. Not sure if they're gonna have paper maps or not, so we're just gonna have to see what happens. First up, we got black-handed spider monkey. I do see them. But there's two of them.
The other way!
And the spider monkeys do have lots of space for them. It's a wonderful habitat. So apparently this habitat has nothing in it. So I'm not sure if we're going to add something to this habitat or if something used to be in here, but I'm not exactly sure. So over here is a little bit of snow left. So they actually just had some snow 2 days ago, and this is what's left of it. And luckily the weather's now warmed up and all the snow is melting, because they actually had an inch of snow 2 days ago. Even though it is spring break, it still does get very, very chilly in March, but luckily at the time I am here today, it is nice and warm. So apparently this building here is closed and says it reopens on March 15th. So I'm not exactly sure if anything's in here or if there are any animals in here, or it's just an area for school groups or summer camps. So we're in the habitat with the spider monkeys. There's actually some wild frogs there. The worker was just telling me that this whole water area here that surrounds the spider monkeys is an entire ecosystem. There's also a bunch of koi in here. Yeah, there's a koi right there.
No pufferfish and no axolotl because they
have two really large goldfish somewhere.
Oh, okay.
I think they're on that side.
Also gives another look at the spider monkeys.
What did that monkey just hold?
Which monkey?
That monkey on the right.
We got this nice little area here. I'm guessing this area usually has macaws, but because I'm here during spring break and it's not really peak season, the macaws do not seem like they are on a habitat. We got a ring-tailed lemur. Like this habitat. We got 4 of the lemurs over there. So they're out in the sun. Yeah, this right now it's going into the high 50s. It's supposed to warm up later today. So it looks like they're in the sun staying warm. Some nice looking animals. Information about insects and spiders. So this habitat here has some camels. Looks like the sign for the camels is missing. I do know that the one on the right is a Bactrian camel or 2-hump camel, and the one on the left is a dromedary camel or 1-hump camel. Yes, there's a worker in this habitat getting it cleaned up for the camel, so that's why they're in this pen waiting for their other area to be cleaned up. We've got African lion. This habitat seems nice. I do see them. Got the male and female. We got peacock. I'm pretty sure the peacocks at this zoo are free roaming, so I have not seen any peacocks so far, but I will keep my eye out for them. We got a closer look at the lions here. We got a second lioness over here that's having a cat nap. It's a super gorgeous cat. Some nice info here. Also very important information there to respect the animals. Butterflies. We got American black bear. I'm looking for the bear. So up here you can see the black bear. Also got a second black bear. Dirty water. Yes, the black bears do seem like they have lots of space for them. Really nice. Yeah, so third bear just came out. Looks like he just came out from underneath the den there. Yeah, so it looks like this area seems to be dug out. So I think this one just came right out of the den. So there's 3 bears in here. There he goes. Nice. Yeah, so it's really nice out on this little boardwalk. There's actually these stairs here, and there's also a little ramp there for people who have strollers or wheelchairs, or people who just don't want to walk up the stairs. Another look at the female lion.
What's the matter with
It's really cute. She has her tongue out. We got a red kangaroo. And you see 2 of them. Even though they're not really rare, I'm guessing that means that these are the females, and usually it's the males that have the red fur. So these are definitely the females. We got serval. Seems like a nice habitat. And the serval's in the back, looks like. The serval's in the back. So whatever, here is a wishing well where you could, I believe this is where you could toss a coin in and make a wish. We got African crested porcupine. This is the habitat for the porcupine. Now I'm just gonna have to try and find the porcupine. So I'm trying to find the porcupine, and it does not seem like the porcupine is out yet. So I will check back here later on my rewalk, and hopefully the porcupine will be out. So there's no sign for what was in this habitat. I didn't think there was anything in here. Then I looked up, I see there was an animal in here. Guessing that's a coyote. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's a coyote. I'm not sure if this is a coyote or if it's a red wolf. I'm pretty sure that's a coyote. Really cute. We got a gray fox. Oh my gosh, I do see the gray fox. He's super cute. Really adorable. Absolutely love the foxes. We got a bobcat. So I looked up and I see the bobcat's right up there. We got badger. Yeah, so I am looking for the badger. Has lots of burrows that he might be in. So I don't see him in any of these burrows, so it's possible he's deep underground somewhere. So I will be coming back here on my rewalk. Hopefully he'll be out by then. So a second bobcat just came out. Notice the second one because the first one from before is still up high. So the second one just came out. There's a cute cat. We got a red fox. And so I was looking for the fox, and I can see he's curled up inside that barrel there. Yeah, so he's actually sleeping in the little barrel there. Don't know if it's going to show up on camera or not, but it is in there. Yeah, so the fox is curled up in this barrel here. So it's possible I may try to check back here later and perhaps he'll be up and moving around. Information about mammals. We got a jaguar. So this is a black jaguar. Or a jaguar with black fur. That's super cool. Because he's in the shade. Another side viewing for the jaguar. Over here gives you another side viewing for the black bears. So you got the one there still walking along the fence. Also another side viewing for the jaguar. So what I did was I came from that direction, then I went towards this way to the bears, and then I went in a full loop and ended up right back here. So now I'm going to head this way, and this time I'm going to head in that direction over there. So this habitat has some donkeys. You got two of them eating some hay. Okay, Narragansett turkey. Yeah, do you see the turkey right here? Actually, I had to lift my camera up over the fence. There's also some ducks in here with the turkey. Oh, it's a white turkey. Yeah, it's a white turkey there. Yeah, so all these ducks are with the turkey. I'm not sure if they are wild ducks or if they are a part of the zoo. I'm not exactly sure. We got donkey. Over here gives you another side viewing for the donkeys. Just snorted. So I don't see any spotting guide for what specifies if there's anything in this habitat, but it does not seem like there's anything in here, so I'm guessing this habitat is empty. So the Amarillo Zoo seems like it has a lot of signs or not a lot, but you know, seems like some of the animals at the zoo have signs missing for their animals, and a couple habitats here that are empty. So over here is another empty habitat. So I'm not exactly sure if something used to be in these habitats or if they're going to add anything new to these habitats in the future. I don't really know exactly. So here you can see there's some cows here.
Can you come this way?
I guess this is a Texas longhorn. Got another one far out in the distance. In this habitat, there's some goats in here. Now, 3 of them looks like. Over here's a little maze here for the little kids to go through, I'm assuming. Yeah, so these are Texas longhorns. Yeah, so over here is another view of the Texas longhorns. Really gorgeous cow. And these are native to the state of Texas, and usually when I'm going on my road trips, usually when I'm driving through Texas, usually I will occasionally see Texas longhorns grazing out in all the different pastures. And sometimes even when I'm going through my neighborhood, I even see a few Texas longhorns in the pastures I drive past in my neighborhood in Texas. It's a gorgeous cow. So in this habitat, we've got American bison and American elk. Wow, now this habitat's really impressive. I do see 2 of the bison right there. There's the second one. Alright, so I do not see the elk anywhere. Yeah, because it does say there's supposed to be an elk in here, so I will definitely check back here later on my rewalk. Hopefully the elk will be out. We got African spurred tortoise. Yeah, so this is all the tortoise's habitat, but earlier this morning it was in the mid-40s, and right now it's going into the mid-60s, so even with the sun now, it might feel like it's warm enough for the tortoise to come out. The door is closed, so not sure if the tortoise is going to be out today, but I will still come back here later on my rewalk. So over here are some more remnants of the snow they had 2 days ago. Yeah, so even though it is springtime, it's still occasionally or sometimes it does snow, sometimes up in Amarillo in early March, since this is all the way up in the north part of Texas. And I actually had some snow in my neighborhood earlier this year in January. It doesn't usually snow a lot in my area in Texas outside of Houston, but around, I believe, the second or third week of January this year, it actually snowed in my area in Texas. Got a leopard tortoise. So just like the African spurred tortoise, I do not see the leopard tortoise anywhere, so I will come back here later. Hopefully it'll be out. Here's some information about reptiles and amphibians. The bird life. I'm going to go inside the Herpetarium. You can see all the snow here is still melting. Even though the weather is starting to warm up, it still takes a long time for the snow to melt. A boa constrictor. Yeah, this is sort of a rounded habitat. You can see the snake is right there. And people say the craziest things about snakes. Got a Kenyan sand boa. Sand boa's name is Playa. It looks like it's living out its name. It's underneath the sand. Habitat has a red-eyed crocodile skink named Draco. Yeah, you see Draco's right there. So over here has some screens for all the different habitats, but they don't seem to be working. We got a wood turtle. The turtle's name is Aspen. Do you see Aspen right there? So I looked everywhere. I'm guessing there's something in here, but I don't see it, so looks like this habitat is empty at the moment. Got a corn snake. The corn snake's name is Elote. I'm looking for the snake. It's possible it's somewhere in behind this log here, but I just don't see it. Yeah, so I was correct. I can see the snake is in the log there. You can kind of see his scales under there. I'm trying to get it to clear up, but he's under there. We got Thornton, who is a Colorado river toad. Yeah, the toad is actually right there. Underneath the log there. You can see there's his eyes. We got an Everglades rat snake. The snake's name is Kate. So I was looking for the snake, and Kate is actually right up in the tree here. A red-eared slider. His name is Apollo. Swimming up with the glass.
Or just hardwired to that here. That's exactly right. Hardwired to
Got a rubber boa. Got Carl and Elle. I'm looking for the snake. It's possible it may be underneath this little rock here because I don't see it, or maybe in this log there, but I don't see the snake anywhere. We got two songs in Arizona Mountain King Snake. There is Tucson. These guys kind of resemble the coral snake, but luckily this snake does not have any yellow coloring that touches the red coloring, because luckily the red colorings of its skin doesn't touch the white, or the black doesn't touch the red. I'm not sure which one it usually is, but I do know the king snake is not venomous like the coral snake. The Honduran milk snake. His name is Nelson. And the snake is right up at the glass. Got a rosy boa. And the boa's name is Frida. And the boa's right there.
He's red right there. You see that red?
Got a European glass lizard. His name is Brittany, or her name is Brittany. And I do see her. She's in the back there. Got a bearded dragon. His name is Gorn. And so Gorn is underneath the rock there. And so it says that this habitat is currently in development, so I'm guessing that means they're going to add something to this habitat really soon. There's no sign that specifies what kind of snake this is, but I'm guessing it might be a hognose snake. I'm not exactly sure. I'm pretty sure it's a hognose snake. We got a green tree python. It's up in the tree. Usually I always see these guys curled up in the tree all the time. Looks like he's about to shed off his old skin there. We got a Burmese python. We got Chloe Andrema. So there's two of them. Got an albino Burmese python and a regular colored python. There's two of them both in the water here. Got a Brazilian rainbow boa. The snake's name is Lilo. Lilo is in the water, looks like. Got a western hognose snake. His name is Sally. So Sally's actually way back at the corner. Yeah, I can kind of see her skin there. A spiny-tailed lizard, or Uromastix. His name is Sneakers. He's resting on the rock there. Looks very comfortable. A green iguana. His name is Zuko. So Zuko is up at the very top there. This nice long tail. We got bull snake. His name is Tex. So the bull snake looks like it's up in the tree. Rattlesnake roundups. Bad for snakes and bad for Texas. I do recommend you pause to read. Right, so as I've completed the Herpetarium now, that also completes my full initial walkthrough of the Amarillo Zoo. So I'm going to do a rewalk and hopefully see the animals that were not out the first time. I didn't miss a lot of animals. One of them mainly the badger. There was also the porcupine. I also do want to get some better views of some of the animals that I did see. Also didn't see the tortoises as well. So I'm going to do the rewalk real quick and then hopefully I'll see everything I didn't see this morning. Yeah, so earlier this morning, the worker did confirm with me that there is animals in this building, but apparently it is closed off, and it says it reopens on March 15th. Came back to the ring-tailed lemurs. And you all moved over to this side of the habitat. I came back to the camels, and they're now out in their actual pen now that their area is all cleaned up. It's actually the closest I've ever gotten to a camel before. Both snacking on some hay. Yeah, so one of the animals I missed this morning was the porcupine. And apparently I still don't see the porcupine anywhere. So I'm sure most of you might have seen a porcupine before, but just in case, that is what they look like. And I came back to the Jaguar, and he's now moving around. It's like he's pacing back and forth. As the Jaguar is now heading back inside. Oh, maybe not. He's coming back out. He's coming right up close here. I mean, that is a gorgeous cat. And even though he's black, you can still kind of see the little markings on his fur there. Nice. Oh, going back into the, just laying down back at the same spot he was in this morning. So I'm back at the badger habitat, and I still do not see the badger anywhere. So this is what the badger looks like. So I'm going to say this is a no-go for today because I just don't see him. There's the bobcats up close now. So there's actually 3 bobcats in here. We've got the one up here, and then there's the one right over there, and there's the first one from before. So there's 3 bobcats in here. Alright, so the red fox is still pretty much exactly where it was from this morning. So even though the red fox is out, it's kind of hard to see it. So this is what they look like, just in case you can't see it really well. I'm back at the serval, and looks like he's also in the same spot he was in this morning. It's a cute cat. Oh, so this habitat has a pig in this habitat. I didn't see anything from before, so I didn't think there was anything in this habitat. But there actually was a pig in here, and I didn't know there was anything in here. And back at the Texas longhorns, it looks like they're both laying down together. So I'm back at this habitat that has the bison and elk. And all I see are the bison. I do not really see the elk anywhere. So all I see are the bison. So this is what the elk looks like. Or this is what the male looks like. Because usually the males have the antlers and the females don't. So this is what they look like. So I'm going to say it's a no-go for today. Came back to see the black-handed spider monkeys one more time. Looks like the other one moved onto this island now. And here's the other one. Alright everybody, that's going to complete my visit to the Amarillo Zoo in Amarillo, Texas. Had a really fantastic time at this zoo. Really nice. For a smaller size zoo, it's still really impressive. I'm impressed with the variety of animals they have. It's super nice. I enjoyed it. It was a really nice zoo. The weather today was really beautiful. Only missed a couple animals, one of them being the elk that was in the bison habitat. I also don't think I saw the badger or the porcupine, but other than that, I still saw pretty much everything else that was on habitat. I still saw a majority of the animals that were out. So leave some comments down below of what was your favorite animal at this zoo that I saw today. If you have not already subscribed to my channel, please do so. I go to zoos and aquariums all across the United States. I try to visit a new state every year. If this is the kind of stuff that you enjoy, then check out my channel. I upload new videos every Saturday at 8 a.m. Central Standard Time. So thank you everybody for watching this video, and I will see you again next time. Bye!